evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the MGM Grand here on the Vegas Strip in beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada, for tonight's main event. 12 rounds in the welterweight division between the Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya, and Pernell Whitaker. Oscar De La Hoya's ring walks have become the stuff of legend, and you can see the intensity on his face. Sweet Pea, Pernell Whitaker's supremely confident here. Look at him make his way down to the ring. You can just see it in every step that he takes.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
Round number one is now underway. All the talk is done. It is simply time to fight. How do you define consistency when you describe the fact that among this matchup you're looking for guys to be more consistent? Which guys can be more consistent? How do you define that?
Just in one area. When they get inside, for example, Joe, every once in a while somebody takes a little bit of a break. Yeah, there's working, but all of a sudden one guy's arm goes behind the other guy. I'm looking to see who keeps both hands free.
You see him holding on. Whitaker's cut is really not a good sign. And just grabbing onto his opponent.
Uppercut!
Halfway through this round, De La Hoya's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. How important do you think it was to Oscar De La Hoya when he faced and defeated his legend, his boyhood idol, Julio Cesar Chavez?
You know, that's a good question. I think it was important on a couple fronts. I mean, important as far as being able to move up that ladder, earn more money, you know, continue to grow as the fighter that you want to be. And one other thing, that he wanted to earn the respect of the Mexican people, the Mexican fight fans. And there was no better way of doing that than beating a Mexican legend.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Final 10 seconds of round number one. Solid left hand to the head. Good biting, snapping shot by Pernell Whitaker. And that's the end of round one. Whitaker's putting forth an effort, but he's not being effective in that regard.
No, he's not. He's not landing when he needs to land. And it kind of reminds, he's a banger too. He can punch a little. It reminds me of an old saying that a trainer once told me. It doesn't mean anything to have a big punch. It's kind of like having a military weapon, a bomb. What good is it if you don't have a missile to get it to the target? Right now, he needs a missile to get that punch. He needs to set it up, and he's not doing that.
Here we go. Round two is underway. Wow, what a right hand he just got caught by, and he's looking to tie up. Well, he may be in bad shape, but all of a sudden, he's able to avoid punches and survive.
You know, boxing is a funny business. It's a metaphor for life. You know, sometimes you have somebody outside and they don't say what they want to say. They have to have a drink, a little alcohol to start saying the things that are on their mind. Sometimes a fight is no different. You know, he gets hurt, and now all of a sudden all his inhibitions are gone, and now he's doing all the things he's supposed to do because he's not thinking about anything except the things he should have been thinking about. It's automatic.
Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to keep up this pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
Committing to the body work now. He lands the right hand. He just missed that shot up top. Reaching the halfway mark of this round.
Move.
Good, solid overhand left. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching. Scores up top with a left. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one.
Watch that.
Whitaker's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. De La Hoya's blocking ability is doing well for him there. Good work defensively by Pernell Whitaker. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
And we come to the end of round number two. Pernell Whitaker's ability to get to his man paid off well there. He damaged him in that round.
Now don't let him get that power shot off, all right? Now listen, you need to keep moving out there.
You don't need that.
As soon as you... Let's be. This fight is too close. You hear me? It's too close. We don't want this to go to the judge's scorecard, all right?
He seems fully recovered to me. Here we are, the start of a new round, and a fighter that got tagged hard in the last round seems as fresh as could be.
Well, when you push a fighter, when you push a human being to a dark place, that's when you're going to find out what's bright inside of them, what's great inside of them. And he's responding just that way.
A nice block by Pernell Whitaker.
Hey, you got to get some of that too. Now, come on, let's go.
A well-placed left hand up top. And he ties up on the inside. Nice block by Pernell Whitaker.
He's tired. Head and body. Head and body.
I want to ask you your thoughts as to the strengths of Oscar De La Hoya, but I want to ask one very specific strength, and that is that he's naturally left-handed, but yet fights in an orthodox stance.
Well, that happens more often than you think. You know, a lot of times you have a guy who's naturally lefty, he wants to be a southpaw, but you figure, hey, as he starts moving forward, we don't want to have managers avoid him. We don't want to have a problem where they say we're not going to fight a southpaw, so they turn him around. And they make him an orthodox fighter. Sometimes it's out of ignorance, believe it or not. They don't even know that he was lefty, and they just start him in the traditional way, the way that's most conventional, in an orthodox way. But what it does serve you is that your dominant hand, your more powerful hand, is in the right position in some ways. It's in the lead position, where you can jab, you can hook off it, you can be served in that way.
Go! Go!
Good block by Pernell Whitaker. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Good doubling up with a jab by the golden boy, Oscar De La Hoya. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot.
Move your head. Move your head.
Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Sweet piece, sweet block. And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round.
Deep breath. Relax. Relax. Go out there and get him. Go out and fight this guy. You understand what I'm saying? Take it to this guy. You have to go and get this man. Throw punches, okay? Don't walk into him.
So 3 rounds are in the books here. De La Hoya's up 2 rounds to 1 on Teddy's scorecard. Punch stats don't always tell the story, but in this case, he's been the busier man, throwing more punches.
Yeah, but he's also had to do a lot more work just to keep his opponent off him, just to keep him defensive. Does that hurt him as the fight goes on?
He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs.
Pop the jab, use the jab, use the jab.
Really frustrating his opponent now. De La Hoya's so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
Targeting that straight left hand. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. He clinches when he gets to the inside. Good exchange. He fires back. Unable to score with the hook. Halfway through this round here. And he engages in the clinch. Zoning in with the overhand left. Comes right back with some offense of his own. Whitaker's punches just don't look like what they should look like right now, Teddy. I know he's thrown a lot early on here, but there's no oomph on them.
Well, that's the other side of it. There's always a flip side to a coin, and the flip side here in the boxing ring, yeah, he threw a lot of punches, but they didn't affect the guy. Right now, I think he's giving in a little bit.
Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Hard charging with that right hand.
Wake up!
Solid. Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now. Hoya's back up on his feet. Now, what will be interesting to see here is how he reacts in the next few moments. Pernell Whitaker with a big left hand. Unable to land clean by Pernell Whitaker. And this round comes to an end. Now that he's back in the corner, we get a close-up look. Whitaker's cut even looks worse.
And it's up to the fighter now, Joe, for his attitude not to change. You know, we can look at it and we can say, wow, that cut looks worse. The fans can look at it and say that. But the fighter must be steady, the same attitude, as though he doesn't have a cut. Otherwise, he has no chance of winning this fight.
Good. Deep breath now. You got any more of these?
Real good sign for him right here. He's coming out and looks fresh. He's up on his toes and boxing the way he was. That after a round in which he was knocked down.
Yeah, that's about DNA. That's about genetics. I mean, he has good recovery skills. That's it.
Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Oh, and there you go. Oh, and he goes down again. The question is, can he rise up and continue on? He gets up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
Left and right, left and right.
He missed with that headshot.
Body shot, body
He's going around now, Teddy, like his legs are made out of wet noodles.
Yeah, and my mother was boiling the water because she used to make sure that that water boiled and boiled, was never al dente. These legs are not al dente.
Relax, relax.
Oscar De La Hoya's clearly affected by that. Look at that. Well, he's been there before, and now he's there again. He got floored.
You can't afford to keep going on that floor. You have to wonder when the referee's going to step in now and stop this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The ref is stopping this fight. Pernell Whitaker's bombs away worked again. Knockout victory for him. Sweet pea, Pernell Whitaker's power that we saw throughout the night, building a lead on your scorecard, now ends the night with a knockout victory.
And it begins the next night, the next dawn, the dawn of the new beginning. More money. Knockouts bring money.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us, everyone.